barely even hit grenades. Like he can just fire and upper freely, and Yuka cannot explode him on his face. So he'll have to weave that around that, and not pull grenades as often as he does.
Yeah, well, looks like we're going straight into it. Ness against Snake, PS2. Well, let's see. What do you expect to see here, guys? Who's your favorite to win this?
I'm rolling out for Echofire just because the fact that Snake is not that comfortable like putting off grenades, and it is so hard for Snake to get trades in this particular matchup, right? And even if he throws the grenades to Echofire, like he can just PS Magnet and records all the damage, right? So it is pretty hard to Snake to make the opening, and well, we're watching Echofire just getting in, and it's almost taking this stock already.
Yeah, and the other thing Ness is really good at is keeping Snake at disadvantage. You know, his main weakness, and look at this.
Yeah, exactly.
He knocks him straight out of his cipher very easily. That's a lot of trouble.
Yeah, like here you have this example of Echofire hitting Yuka once, deleting his stock, and then Yuka hitting Echofire and only doing 55. So Yuka will have to deal with Echofire and his edge guarding and Snake disadvantage really well to even the things up.
Yeah, that's a
that was so close.
That was quite an ambitious attempt at a Ness match from Yuka. But if he gets those, that's a stock, right?
I'm expecting to see a lot of those actually. Many dash attacks, up tilt coming from Snake. Not that many grenades, like you guys said. What do you guys think about this stage pick though?
I think it's okay for both. I mean, I wouldn't want to go to a triplet if I was Snake.
Right.
In this matchup, I think it is a pretty as neutral as it will get for Snake.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like it's a pretty good stage for the first game.
It's a good stage for both. I know Echofire likes flat stages a lot, and Yuka likes platforms because he likes to weave around with grenades, putting P4 on the platform, exploding it, doing shenanigans on it.
Yeah,
so,
but you can do that shenanigans against Ness.
Yeah, exactly. But he normally likes stages like those or even Smashville. But in this case, I think it's a pretty even stage for both.
Nice dash attack, and it takes this stock. So still long way to go because as heavy as Snake may be, Ness has no trouble killing, right?
Oh, yeah,
Back throw, he's back
basically
here.
all of his hit. Oh my god, that was a
That was
good
a
trade.
pretty good for Echofire.
Yeah, good for Echofire. Not a good trade for
Well, it
Yuka.
actually did 40% of damage. I wouldn't say it's
bad. That's bad.
It's not that bad,
right now,
but you
then it's
never
saving game.
want to trade percentage for a
Yeah.
stock. That's like
Nice
taking-
tech from Echofire, actually. That was a pretty clutch tech, and nice down
Nice,
smash.
man.
I
Pretty
didn't think
cool.
that was gonna catch him.
Yeah,
46%
It's very
is not
fast.
that much.
It reminds me of
especially when you
Yeah.
started the game with a
Cruising,
faster.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's a pretty even game, actually.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good, really. We can see that this is still doable.
Oh,
the
He's
didn't
back.
tech.
He can keep back.
Yeah, but this is a
Oh,
no,
did
he-
he was
oh,
the snake?
He
Wow.
pulled through. I didn't think he would have time for
Yeah.
that.
yeah, very
Nice air
good
dodge.
from Yuka. Definitely he's got his recovery down.
Yeah, but it's a really bad situation
but
against a
yeah,
character
this
that
is
can
a
kill
pretty
from
rough
any
start.
aerial.
He just whipped by that back here. Be careful.
Oh,
he's
he's dead. Yeah,
yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
to
That's
do
all.
there.
Yeah, I love the conditioning right there for Echofire. Like, if I hit, like it was the situation that if I hit you with this Picky Thunder, you're gonna get wrecked. And if you air dodge, I'm gonna be ready to just F-tilt you and take the first.
I'm
the
wondering
first
if he could have done like a more diagonal air dodge and get to the ledge, to grab the ledge instead of falling in front of him.
Yeah, it's probably.
But I mean, we can blame him for it.
Yeah.
No,
And you could see
it's
that
way
Yuka-
too hard.
You could see that Yuka was not safe recovering, even though he was doing a very good job at it. You don't have the opportunity to recover up high in this matchup very well because of Ness's up B, up air. He's got so many good options to catch Snake in the air.
Yeah, for sure. And even on the ground, like he caught him with an F2.
F2.
That's a grounded move.
Right.
You know, and like for example, you can argue that near itself is a grounded move because it hits all of the ground. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
And well, funnily enough, I was talking to Echo to get to know a little bit more of his history. And he says that his breakthrough, when people started to take him seriously, was back in 2019. He was only 13 at the time. Only 13. And at that time, well, looks like we've got a special guest, huh? There we go. Yeah, maybe Well, we'll show her up later on. Oh
Yeah.
no, there he is. It's good.
No. Oh, the Lucina.
Yeah,
So-
I would expect that actually.
I was going to tell you guys that the first win that was his breakthrough was against Yuka. He took Yuka down in a local tournament and suddenly everyone took notice of him. That was 1 week before the pandemic hit. And then Echofire became a well-known online warrior, and he hasn't looked back ever since.
Yeah, he became the player that he is, and he has even wins from like ESAM and like other top players on Wi-Fi.
But we can see at the start of this match, the pacing is extremely different from the last one. And I will say that Yuka is doing a pretty better job with this Lucina than he started with Snake, right? Like, look at the percentage, it is pretty even. At this moment on time, the first game, one stock was already took from Echofire.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Yuka had like 140%. He was off the ground. You know, he's taking it way slower. He's putting a zone itself. You know.
That's what you get to do as Lucina in this match, right? You don't want to get in too much in Ness's space because he can outmatch you, but
Yeah.
you can outspace him. So you
Exactly.
control the space. This matchup's pretty doable for Lucina. I'm not sure who wins it, but I don't think
Lucina for sure.
you think
Yeah,
Lucina-
it's probably Lucina. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's-
it's a safe counter pick.
Nice
And
counter.
Ness,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why. And yeah, of course, that's the other big factor, right? Offstage, Ness is gonna have an awful time against Lucina.
Yeah, kinda. There's some angles and so distance that you cannot counter the picky rocket, but it is pretty hard to Ness to get that position, and it's so easy to Lucina to just poke him in the air and
just
game him.
throw out a fair or a fair.
Yeah, exactly,
And screw
it's-
him up.
Well, look at this lead now. One stock, basically whole. And Echofire needs to pull through, you know. It's not easy to kill Lucina, you know. It's a very
No.
grounded character, very safe, a lot of hitboxes that just outbox you.
Great recovery as well. Very
Yeah.
difficult challenge.
Yeah.
And it has
exactly.
so many good options how to shield as well. Like, you can... Oh my god.
I don't think
Ow.
Jojo hits Lucina's
No.
up B, right?
No,
It
no,
doesn't.
no.
It's very safe.
It's like Lucina has literally everything you can ask for to beat Ness, because there's two main ways to beat Ness. You either outbox him or you either catch his jumps, and Lucina can do both easily.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, and Echofire, I'm pretty sure he knows this matchup, but it's still not easy.
Yeah, for sure. If you're gonna be a Ness man, you have to know how to play against your counter piece.
Yeah, and I mean,
Especially Lucina, that is such a common character.
Great counter.
It is so
Wow.
intuitive
Alive.
to play.
Echofire has to play around those counters. It's two stocks now that he's taking, that Yuka has taken against Echofire with that counter.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to recover using his air dodge, but it's not easy, right?
Yeah,
The
It's
pressure
not easy
that-
at all.
The pressure that nice
Nice,
in air,
nice
yeah,
in
very
air.
nice in air.
Picking it
But
up.
the pressure that Lucina can generate off stage, it's just too uncomfortable for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not easy. Like it's you don't feel good doing an air dodge against Lucina because you know that downer is coming eventually.
Exactly.
You know you're gonna get hard punished for it.
And
so
And not just
that's
even a
what
downer,
happens.
like he can just poke the ledge right there with a down tilt, F tilt. Like you have to be so prepared in order to record in this matchup with Ness.
Yeah.
But it's so hard for Ness to get back in the stage, and we are watching it right now. Nice back here. Yeah, this is a pretty straightforward game for Yuka right now.
It's looking very solid, and I'm wondering if we might see one of Echofire secondaries, because he's been a Ness main from day one, ever since he played Castle.
Yeah.
However, he has had kind of a secondary crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has always had this Pokemon trainer or the Huli hero or many characters.
Even a Simon or a Plant, dude. There is so many characters from
Yeah.
Echofire, right?
But well, this Ness is still alive
Oh,
against
yeah.
all odds, so let's not count him out, right?
A
Look at
miracle
that.
can happen.
Yeah, he is kicking that Lucina from one side to another,
Right.
not letting her get into the center once.
Okay,
that's
that's
it.
it.
So that,
Okay,
yeah.
careful. Echofire is known for his explosive stocks. One advantage state and Yuka can be gone.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
see. And again, center stage will finally get back into
The
center
Hey, a
stage.
PK fire, that's a sword.
But he must play perfectly because in and up tilt and there, yeah.
That's
you're
it.
gonna-
One
Very
mistake.
good coverage from
One
Yuka.
half mistake. I wouldn't even say it was a huge mistake. But yeah, I mean, this is it. Let's see if he maybe gets another stage or gets another character. He says that right now his secondaries are PT and Toon Link.
Yeah, there's
That's
a
cool.
very interesting paradigm because we have a counter pick bar here. If Echofire decides to, okay, I'm going to change to my Pokemon trainer that I've been practicing, is Yuka gonna stay Lucina or is he gonna
No,
go
he's
with
gonna
Snake?
go Snake. He's gonna go Snake
Yeah, and like
for sure.
another
Yeah, of
problem for
course.
Echofire is if Yuka picks first or second.
But the thing is, Echofire won the first game. So in a war of counter picks,
He's ahead.
Echofire has the advantage.
Yeah. So Yuka has to pick first now, right?
Exactly. And but then
Oh,
I mean,
he
We're
stays
straight
there.
up in the same
okay.
matchup.
So we're probably gonna see a different stage. I'm thinking
I think we're going to small battlefield now.
small battlefield. Okay. So yeah, platforms. Maybe he likes not having that, like having the platforms closer to the ledge.
Yeah,
As an option
Maybe he
for
wants to
recovery.
overwhelm Yuka, like
Yeah.
not giving him the space to maneuver around his aerials, right?
Right.
And he's already pushing him in the ledge. Like,
Yeah,
I
And
think
we're gonna say he closed the game a lot better than he started.
yeah, for sure.
We also gotta think about a few things on this stage. First of all, the blast zones are closer, so Ness can kill even easier on here. And one of the main problems last match is that he couldn't get in, he couldn't kill, and so one up air, one up smash kills very early. And also because the platforms are lower, now his up smash hits above the platform.
That's right. That's a very good
Nice
point.
backer.
That up smash is so good for generating some safe pressure because it doesn't have much end life. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yuka has to be careful with those grabs that can kill from coming from Ness.
Nice
Oh,
parry!
Parry! I think he's not
Almost
there.
the start.
Build almost did
I
it.
wonder if a back air would have been enough there.
I like the
I'm
pair from
pretty sure
Yuka,
it
like
would
coming
have
aggressively again to the stage, like I like he's saying like he's not afraid of Echofire right now. Like he can pull the trigger and he's gonna make it every
Surviving a
time.
lot against a character that is really good in last hit scenarios.
Yeah, exactly. Like all of the aerials from Ness can kill. Some of his tilts can kill as well. He can grab you. Like he has so many options.
has
He
a
has
jump.
no
Yeah.
jump.
His backthrow can kill a little, right?
Yeah,
tiny
just
bit,
a little
tiny
bit.
Grabs do reset the jumps. So he was very kind of safe in that situation. Now, this is really bad. Landing
Close to
against
killing.
Lucina.
Close to killing that up.
Nice
Wow.
reverse kill. Lucina is so honest. Oh my god.
That BRS was really tricky from Yuka. That time was
Nice
very
nair
different.
from Yuka.
And same as last time, that nair covering at least two options, right?
Yeah.
It is a pretty good pick from Yuka in the left.
Yeah, not even a small battlefield that dash attack is gonna do it. And Yuka's in a really bad spot here if he wants to get some extra credit on Echofire stock. But he makes it back and now he's... Look at this advantage.
Oh my god, 3, 4 dash attacks in a row.
They are not
That's
working.
optimal play.
That's so funny.
Nice. That's a very nice conversion from the side magnet.
Very interesting. Echofire almost never magnets if you've seen him play.
And
So
it's weird, right? Because
Yeah.
top Ness tend to side magnet a
it's
lot.
magnet.
Yeah.
Echofire barely uses the down beat. But in this case, getting the stock with it. Maybe,
Nice backer from Yuka. He's in a very comfortable stock.
Yeah, this is
He-
very ugly. Ooh,
Oh,
recovery.
nice air
frame.
dodge, yeah. It's basically a Tergian, right?
Yeah, but he saved his jump and just...
Nice
Oh,
off the outer shield,
really
yeah.
good.
That's pretty quick, and that sweet spot is in the very beginning of the hitbox.
Definitely the best option he could have picked in this
Yeah, for
scenario.
sure.
Very good from Yuka.
Now Yuka's in a really good...
And nice awareness of the
Position.
movement of the character. Like we must like have in consideration that this isn't the main from Yuka. This is the secondary, right?
Yeah, but I mean, he's a player with good fundamentals, and Lucina is just a solid character.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got that.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know if you guys know, but Yuka was a Marth main in Smash 4.
I didn't
And
know.
so he does know how to use this kind of sword character. And the reason he doesn't use Marth in this
Nice.
game is because...
Nice backer, yeah.
Oh,
That's
such
a
a
pretty
great
good
interaction.
setup from Lucina.
What a reversal!
Yeah, that's a pretty common scenario when you catch when you hit that up B that far. It is so common that the opponent gets into a position that the backer just connects and kills.
I
What a
remember
way.
Proto Banham doing that to Leo.
And even to Light, can you remember? I can't recall the.
Oh, I think it was Evil. I think it was Evil.
Yeah.
When Proto started like just crazy
Yeah.
in the first stock. I think it was the first time Proto came over to America.
Exactly. Yeah.
What, fifth?
Yeah,
I think-
and he was from that moment on. I think he's my favorite player.
Yeah,
to watch.
it was in the Smash build actually. He destroyed like in 10 seconds. This was
Yeah, and that's one of
amazing.
his favorites.
That is
I-
not a fun matchup for Fox.
Yeah, but Yuka probably has seen him around. He has a great Lucina. I knew it would be good. I didn't expect it to be this good.
Yeah, no, it's really putting Echofire to work. Now he's one game away of winning and going
And now
against the
the
more
counter
social.
pick war it is struggling for Echofire,
yeah.
right? Like if he counterpicks right here and well we
He's
see that
thinking about
it's
it.
gonna
He's
not
thinking
it
about
is
it,
the
yeah, he
case,
went there.
nice. But if
Yeah.
he Echofires,
He's losing the counter
yeah,
war now.
if Echofires win this game, like he will have to pick first.
Yeah, and then he wouldn't have to go against either
Exactly.
Yuka's snake, and we don't know how his PT does against his snake, you know.
Well, it's gonna be a mind game, especially with the stage pick and everything. What's Yuka gonna pick, and then he can base his pick on that. And maybe he will go Ness, even if he wins this.
Oh, really good F
PS2
smash.
has
Catching the
And
line.
you're dead.
That's a great start.
Wow. Okay, really pulling
That's so
through.
heartbreaking. But that's
Amazing start.
pretty good for Echofire, like getting that momentum, and you must carry up that momentum into the next game. You must win this game and carry that momentum into the next one because you are in a pretty uncomfortable position about the counter pick war.
Well, but
This-
he's got a long way to go to win this.
Yeah,
game.
Yeah,
no, of
but
course,
he,
of course.
he,
It is
he
not
must
over.
maintain this momentum and hopefully
Yeah.
carry it up to the next game. right?
Lucina's still a really good character.
I don't think Ivysaur is particularly good in this matchup, right?
It doesn't seem like so. Squirrel seems like the better character.
Squirrel is the
the
best
best,
character,
yeah.
right, for sure.
Still, Ivysaur really hits hard, and he's really chubby and can live long. So he's pulling through, like he's living.
Yeah,
Now
no,
he'll
no.
probably have to switch to Charizard to come back from this. Oh,
Nice up.
Really nice.
Wow.
Or not.
That reach
Yeah,
nice. No,
hey,
but I like that
But
usage.
maybe
for-
now.
for-
No,
No.
that Ivysaur says I can do it all myself. Who
he's
needs a
really
Charizard?
staying on Charizard. Oh, this is scary. An upper will do it here.
There we go. There's
Now we got the
Zard.
big boy.
Okay, that won't do it. Let's see if he can get back to stage. Oh, that's
Nice,
in here.
The same
That's
one.
in
It's
here.
taken 3 stocks at least that I've noticed.
Yeah,
And that
I
nerd's
know.
so good in that position.
Ooh, what an F-smash. Now Yuka kinda even it up. Echofire still has 90% of a lead, but still, if he doesn't drop this too much, he still has a really, really good way to win the game.
Definitely. Definitely.
Nice down throw from Yuka, waiting up for the switch. And well, it doesn't extend that much, but
Nice
it's
parry.
nice ledge drop. Like,
Yeah,
it was a little bit late, but it was a good attempt for sure.
we're seeing a really interesting situation here where Echofire seems really uncomfortable in neutral. Like he doesn't like going forward as Lucina, and Yuka's winning most of the time. But in his advantage state, he's really good. He's really explosive.
Yeah, and that's why maybe he stood with Ivysaur so long, right?
Yeah.
Ivysaur's not good with neutral, but his advantage is just
Exactly,
amazing, right?
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Nice fair is not gonna be enough, but
he's making it back.
Yeah, good decision to do that purple blitz, but very quick, and you
Oh,
can
the
recognize
always
that
reaching.
shield.
Yeah, Yuka's recognizing that Echofire wants to hit him. Wants to hit him.
Nice
He's
back right
using the
bucket,
shield.
that bucket's so
Okay,
good.
back to stage.
That backer is broken.
yeah.
Oh,
you're
that's
dead.
it! Wow.
So guys, let's see.
Game
Again,
5.
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't snake this game.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm pretty confident we're seeing the snake. Like, seeing how early Yuka died this game against his PT must be really scary for him. Like,
And Lucina is not that character from a comeback, right? Like
No.
you oftenly when you play Lucina, you're betting on that you're playing your opponent and you're getting the win, like just constantly keeping your advantage. It is so hard for Lucina to make a comeback because she doesn't have that mechanic. Like she's all around, but she lacks that comeback mechanic factor that so many characters.
She doesn't have an X factor.
She needs to get like a crazy shield break or something, and it's gonna be very difficult.
And that only
Or a
kills,
crazy good sequence like
50,
in 4
you know?
or 3 hard reads in a row. It's so
We're seeing
yeah.
a snake
we
against the
go.
Pokemon trainer. What we were saying.
So
Completely
yeah, this
different
is
matchup from what we saw at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
very different, and this is advantage Yuka. He's definitely the favorite here. However, Echofire is a player with a great mentality. Let's see how Yuka does because he didn't have a good time in pools.
Yeah, no, of course.
Right.
Let's remember that Echofire does have a very positive record on Yuka. I imagine this isn't the first time he has gone Pokemon Trainer against him.
These two players really like Pokemon Stadium, right?
Yeah, they do. It's because it's really neutral, like we were saying. Both
Yeah,
players
yeah.
do really
Lots
like
of
it.
space to move around.
Yeah.
And for Snake specifically, it's a really good stage in my opinion.
And I don't think it's a very neutral stage in every matchup, but in this specific case, I
Yeah,
think
like
it's as
you don't want
neutral as
to
it gets.
you don't want to give a snake like a triplat just camp you all in the center stage. It is so hard to break up through
Really
that.
good up air.
Yeah,
Yuka's in a
almost
straight
did it.
position.
Nice trade from
Yeah.
Yuka. It wasn't even a trade. It wasn't just a punish for
And
being
Ivysaur,
aggressive.
Ivysaur seems like a decent pick here in this matchup, given that he can stay away from the grenade and still make some pressure happen.
Razor
right?
Leaf is really good against Snake. He can put pressure, he can compete against
Oh, that
grenades,
wasn't
you know.
expected situation. Nice.
Oh,
nice
really
from
good
Yuka.
recovery. The
Nice
C4.
C4. It's not gonna be enough, but it almost did it.
What a dash attack. Really good from Echofire, recognizing Yuka wants
Nice
him
back
away.
here.
And
Oh.
he's back. Oh, that's it?
Dude,
La
the
patada
awareness
burro.
from Yuka.
Echofire dropped the edge guard and he gets hard punished for it. Now he'll have to kill us Yuka with rage. That's
And
really good at
Iron-
surviving.
I wonder if
That's it.
Ivysaur's fair and
The
back
grenade saved him.
nice fair.
Have you guys noticed the amount of minutes that this Charizard has on stage in comparison to his Squirtle, for example?
A lot more. It's just because of the matchup, right? Charizard can take those trades with the grenade, and he will still outlive Snake. With the other two, Snake wants to trade the grenade hits because he's got a weight advantage.
Yeah, clap.
Not
Yeah, of
with the
course.
sword.
Like he has these really big meaty hitbox that kinda hit Snake, but at the same time they don't hit the grenades. Like for example, that fair is very similar to Bowser Wolf Fair, where it doesn't hit the grenade.
Yeah.
It's really good.
F-tilt, wall space F-tilt, and backer as well. They're pretty useful in this match.
Yeah.
That was close to a kill, and this is a very uncomfortable position for Yuka, but he managed. No, he doesn't make it back.
Ooh, okay, that still doesn't kill. A little bit
And
safe.
now we're
What a
gonna take the
pickup.
stock, and we have
Oh, the
we
C4!
have a last stock
Last
scenario
stock.
in the first game of the gauntlet.
This is as even as it gets. Echofire against Yuka.
And again, Echofire is spectacular at keeping advantage. It has a hard time getting it, but once he gets it, so tough to get back against him. Look at that.
Okay, really
And
good
that
advantage.
particular aspect of the gameplay is so important against Snake because Snake is not actually a pretty easy character to get an opening with, but you must keep an disadvantage, right? Because his disadvantage can be a really,
Really scary.
That's it.
Careful with the
That's it.
upper.
That
That's
is-
it.
oh my
Echofire takes it. He wins over Yuka with his